Hi again. Still on the topic of suits. A little message here. I said in the video where I said I don't trust suits. I said the last suit I wore was to my sister's wedding. I was actually wrong. The last suit, it wasn't a suit. I don't know what the hell you'd call it. But the last kind of suit I wore was to my own wedding. Ew, it was so gross. Now I'm tired of my face. Okay. I have very big eyes, but they look very droopy in videos. I have heavy lids, but I have very big eyes, and they're not deep set, so that's why they look goofy. Right now, I just threw it in because another friend made a comment about it, that I look stoned. Certainly not. I wouldn't be able to do these videos. Look at that. Pristine. And just oh so sweet and pretty. Not me. Not me, not me, not me. So not me. Too conventional. I can't help it. Look at that. Isn't that just sickly sweet? Chocolate box cover. I think it's absolutely vile. Sorry guys, I know some of you like it. But it's not me. It was my wedding. But my wife, my bride, did say that a wedding is the bride's day, so I honored that. I wasn't allowed to wear the suit that I designed myself. I was told I would look like a communist because I designed a mandarin collar. I was also told that I would look like you get those Indian Maharajas in India who wear those tops. It was very similar. I was told I would look like one of those. Yeah, what's wrong with that? I got no problem with that. Anyway, I had my power taken away from me because I allowed it. I loved our little wedding card. And in retrospect, years ago when I was looking at this, I saw my little arms. Look, I haven't got any. Got chopped off. Had my power taken away. I allowed it to be taken away from me. I felt emasculated. I just want to show you some things that make my skin crawl. Hang on a seckie. Before I show you things that made my skin crawl, I think that's a lovely photo. You couldn't see all the whites and the white shoes. I have no ill intent, and I'm not being scathing. I'm not going to zoom in on people, but guys, when you get married, you marry your in-laws. And if there's trouble, just don't get married or move to a different country as far away from them as you can get. Okay, I think you can all work out what I'm saying by that comment. We were also not allowed to have our personal friends because they were freaks. Yep, that's right. The family dictated no friends were allowed because they were too non-conventional. Lovely, huh? Great. Great way to have a wedding. Sorry, a little bit of sarcasm coming in there. Now this photo here, I think my bride looked beautiful. Her dress was lovely. But as to what I was wearing, I felt like a worm. I wanted to crawl into the ground and just die. These white shoes just made me want to upchuck. Brothel creepers is what I call them. Like some old Miami man staying in those hotels. Vile. As for this thing here, what's it called? A common band? I don't know. I had to wear this. It was so humiliating. Absolutely humiliating. What I really did love about this wedding, it was a very conventional Christian wedding. I do believe in Christ. I'm very reluctant to call myself Christian because of what Christians have done throughout history, but I do believe very much in Christ. But what I loved about the wedding is my ex-wife, it was her stepfather's stepmother, was a satsangi, it's an Eastern religion. And she played the harp. The wedding march was played on the harp. It was absolutely beautiful. And I really respected Josie for that. made me happy. It really did. Because I find Christians, a lot of Christians, so intolerant that it just makes me want to puke. Makes me absolutely want to puke. It's not what Jesus Christ taught. So I don't call myself a Christian. I say I believe in Christ, and I try to follow him to the best of my ability. I just thought I'd quickly throw that in, because of this having been such a conventional wedding. Alley Cat, if you ever watch this video, I know that you'd probably worn your docks on the beach when we got married. That would have been a wonderful experience. You may have even worn a bright red or a bright green dress, something like that. So guys, let it be a message. When you get married, you marry your in-laws. So be very, very careful. All is forgiven. I have only unconditional love for everybody. Wounds heal, we move on. So that wasn't done with any malicious intent whatsoever. Not at all. Whoops. Moths flying around. I just wanted to alert you people that when you get married, make sure it is what you want. I was told by my ex-wife later on into our marriage that she didn't love me on our wedding day. She only did it just because it was the done thing. That she'd fallen out of love with me years before. I'm not throwing that into, again, if she sees this video, I'm not throwing that in to hurt anybody. I'm saying be so aware, because divorce is one of the most destructive things. It really is. But all's healed, all's good, all's well. I'm alive and well and living on planet Earth. So I just thought I'd throw that in with the suit story. Okay. White wedding.